Matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish, just light work.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Garland. And the layup falls.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic, just like Mitchell.
Now here's Tatum. Holiday is screen on Strus. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen. And the Cavs with possession. Garland with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. 2 points. That one goes. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Holiday against Garland. That one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. 1:43 left in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. Count it.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Now here's Brown. Guarded by Okoro. The kick out to White. 3 on the clock. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Pass to Garland. Here's the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Holiday. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Knocks down the long J. Holiday's got 5.
Just showing off his competitive fire. Holiday was eager to get a 3 of his own.
Outside Hunter. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brown looking around.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the free throw, no good. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
So it's Boston now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Strus. Tatum drops the hammer.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jerome passes to Mobley. Strus with it. Nice D from Tatum. Hunter against Craig. Pass to Hauser. Horford inside. The 3 from Craig. And the three-pointer goes.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. And Cleveland with a change here too. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Okoro. Here's Jerome, pass to Mobley. Now Hunter, hounded by Tatum. To the paint. Here's Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 9 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Holiday. He's closely guarded. Here's Pritchard. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3-ball. Jerome grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Back to Garland. Hunter passes to Mobley. And here's Garland. Hauser grabs the board. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader. Now, what hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find his shot.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Strus. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Hunter can't get it to go. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Strus. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday, jacks up a three, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Left side Hunter. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. There's Tatum with the 3. They get it back. Outside Holiday. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Outside Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Celtics. The 3 is up. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Outside White. Back to Tatum from downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 11 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Allen. Outside Strus. Outside Garland. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Now here's Porzingis. Still no points. Right side Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, V.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Allen finds Strus. 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Hits a 3-pointer.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
He's still feeling it. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And here's Tatum. 18 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Tatum from long range. And no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. They've got Torrey Craig, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Pass to Garland. A good-looking shot from the wing.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
It's Tatum working inside.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Outside Garland. The 3. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. Outside Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Cleveland leading by 4. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum inside, guarded by Garland. Porzingis, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Nice D from Tatum.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside, Brown. To tie it up. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 18 points in just the second half.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Pass to Mobley. Money on the 19-footer.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Mobley. 51 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Strus outside. Money from deep!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tatum a screen on Strus. And here's Brown for 3. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now here's Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brown. Holiday against Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Tatum against Mobley. It's off.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Mobley down low. It's in!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg
by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Ricochet thrives in that role.
Pass to Embiid. Trying to get open is Oubre. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now, here is Young. Here's Ricochet. His three-pointers off the mark. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's Daniels after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And that one drops for him.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Three-pointer, Daniels, and Embiid pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Young, good.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Maxey passes to Grimes. They set the pick for 3. Oubre. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. Now Ricochet beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
Here's Grimes. Here's George. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Shots good from Young.
Love the determination from Young. Knew he was going to get bumped and knocked it through anyway.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Abusele out there with Edwards. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Niang finds LeVert. Capella with a screen on Butler. LeVert with a wide open look. Another three for Atlanta.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Niang. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Ricochet. Okongwu against Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's LeVert. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Ricochet is coming in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for LeVert. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Here's Ricochet, covered by Oubre. Johnson the screen. Daniels passes to Johnson with his first shot attempt. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Young. He's got 10. Pass to Okongwu. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Here's Young. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Maxey. Scores after the quick crossover. Maxey's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Johnson, a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes.
Timeout.
It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. 4 on the clock. Over Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Maxey.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. George, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Young. Johnson the screen. Young pass to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Young against Maxey. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. Young with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Okongwu down low. He's covered by Maxey. Okongwu's shot is good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. Johnson outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. Here's McCain. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Capella. Now LeVert. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Karis LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Here he goes. A nice shot by McCain.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Here's Young down low. Pass to Daniel. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And George drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post. And the Hawks lead by 5.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Young. Takes it inside, and that one is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Daniels. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Here's Young. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
1:12 left in the fourth. There's the pick. Three-pointer by Embiid from way outside. Joel Embiid.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Young looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Oubre sets the screen for Embiid. Pass to Maxey. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Young is double. In the corner, Daniels. And an intentional foul right there.
Team seconds. At the line for Atlanta. Daniels, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 7. "27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And George kicks to Maxey. The 3. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Oubre, good.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And so it's the Hawks who... Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Adebayo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Now Holiday. He's guarded by Hero. Tatum. Good.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Adebayo, following the bucket by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Tatum finds White.
2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. He takes it in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins from long range, and he buries his first look.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Brown scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Robinson. Hits the trifecta.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
52 seconds left in the first. Brown, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Back to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Boston trailing. Brown inside. Larson with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you...
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami out in front, up one. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Takes the 3. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. Tatum showing off the strength.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Craig. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Burks against Holiday. Burks passes to Robinson. Hero outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period. Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. The three. And again, Miami with a triple.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Down low. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Holiday against Hero. Pass to Burks. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just a little quick burst by Derek White. Too quick off the drive.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson's checked in. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Here's Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They lead by a bucket. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position. Outside Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. Burks no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a one-point game. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Adebayo, a screen on White. Burks for three. Boston pulls it in. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Tatum from long range. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Hero, screen on White. Over to the wing. Here's Ware. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Fires at the elbow, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 5. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Pritchard's checked in for White. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Hero for three. Nails it from three. Hero's got 8 points.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Tatum inside, hounded by Adebayo. Okay, do it, KP.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Burks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. He drops it from range.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight, this guy is ready to fire.
Pass to Pritchard. Holiday with the ball. Outside Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero, and that one misses. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Tatum inside. Anderson's there. Tries it from the block. And it's Tatum missing. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Crafty move. The shot no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Boston out in front. Up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Highsmith passes to Hero. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hero. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Wiggins outside from the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
It's Brown on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Here's Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Burks. He's guarded by White. Pulls it from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Heat.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Drew Holiday.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
There's Tatum with the 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Holiday against Hero. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses off the left iron.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Pass to Wiggins. No good on the triple. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss. That'll count if it goes. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports.
action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. Connects from three-point range.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And yes, it's good. Garland's got 5.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu a screen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
At the wing position, Rizachet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but they're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Garland against Young. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. Young with the ball. Garland picks him up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Garland. He has 5. Mitchell outside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Johnson against Mobley. Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
go. The teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Karis LeVert is out there with Risa Shea. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's George Niang. And it's man in at the 3 spot. Here's Jerome following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
LeVert with it. Risa Shea sets the screen for LeVert. Nice shot from the wing. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
LeVert kicks to Capella. Now, man, still yet to score.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Jerome. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Niang. Risa Shea with it. From the arc, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bounce pass from Okoro. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Niang. Here's LeVert. Capella trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for George Niang. Daniels, he's checked in for Mann. And Trae Young subbed in for Karis LeVert. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Wade, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Here's Young. And good that time. Young's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The Hawks trail by 6. Johnson outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Young kicks to Daniels. There's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Hunter, here we go. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Garland against Young, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Pass to Daniels. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 8. Sweet move. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. 13 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 13.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. The wide open shot from Strus. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Johnson outside. Daniels from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
.114 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Young from outside, another 3 for Atlanta.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Mobley misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Young looking around. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 20.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
OMG, that...
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard position. Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin, and defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Okiki. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Mobley a screen on Young. The 3 from Garland. The rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Young. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Garland. A 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Max Strus is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Here's Young. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
On the wing, Daniels. Over Mitchell. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Daniels. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Young, here we go. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Mitchell, once again off the mark by Cleveland.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Young, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough, because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Allen, a screen on Young. Mitchell wide open. Hins the three.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Young. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ricochet. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Team score.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Ricochet. Knocks down the three.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Now here's Wagner. Now Suggs. The three is up. Buries it from three.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And we're about a minute into the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. George with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Count it. Good.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And there's the screen. On the take. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Love the old school finger roll. It's just a graceful move.
George outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Connects from downtown.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Anthony. To the inside. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Here's Maxey. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Bataze. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
For 3, Anthony. And another 3 for Orlando.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And it's Maxey missing. Orlando has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony with it. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. It's all tied in Orlando. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
They've got Goga Bataze. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Here's McCain. Orlando making their last shot. Pass to Butler. There's a screen. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Carroll with it, guarded by Edwards. With the fadeaway, the shot's good.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 2. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Embiid. Oh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Black, still without a bucket. Here's Isaac, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Here's Yabusele. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
A line change here for Orlando. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Shoots. Drained it for 2 points. Suggs has got 5 now.
So cunning and effective in screening rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Suggs outside. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Orlando converting. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Embiid can't hit. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Screen by Embiid. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here's Suggs. He's got 12. Carter, a screen on Oubre. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to George. Over Wagner. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
Banchero surveys. Suggs outside. It's stolen by Maxey. For 3, George on target from range. And now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
George against Wagner. Here's Banchero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He has 6.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Suggs outside. Pass to Carter. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Maxey. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic. And Carroll with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Wagner against George. Banchero outside. And Oubre comes to help. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Oubre. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Lataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless. Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen. From deep. Shot's good by Black.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Maxey. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 6. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Batadze is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's De Silva in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Screen by Embiid, and here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Inside, here's Harris. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Embiid. Orlando with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Embiid elevates.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the line.
Here's Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
The Sixers lead by 9. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
George finds Maxey. Right side Oubre. Here's Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 8. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. 1:06 left in the game. There's the 3. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Suggs.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
And Banchero drops them both.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Cash!
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable, stopping and firing. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
The 3 from Banchero. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Maxey. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now Suggs, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Embiid with it. Pass to Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Back to Embiid. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. Bullseye!
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Maxey against Suggs. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Embiid inside. Carter's there. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 20.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Now the 76ers with it. To the middle. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Wagner and Carroll with a screen on George. And here's Wagner. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Wagner. Joel Embiid with the board. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And he sinks it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
The 3 from Suggs. Unable to get that one. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but it opened. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
Be in for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And it's the Hawks ball. Pass to Young. Inside, now Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Cans it from downtown.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's White. Launches it. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Risacher with it. He's covered by Brown. And it's Risacher missing. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Puts it up. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Tatum's got 5.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Daniels kicks to Young. Excellent D there from Holiday.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Hawks making a switch here. LeVert's checked in.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Austin making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to LeVert. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. Young with the ball. Okongwu with the screen on Holiday. 5 on the clock. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Pass to Horford. Okongwu against Porzingis. Here's Brown. And another Missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pritchard passes to Tatum. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's Tatum's range on display.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Reza Shea. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Here's Young. And the layup falls.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Celtics leading by 3. Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 11 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Holiday. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Here's Reza Shea. Scoreless thus far. Up top, Porzingis, defended by Young. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. And here's Young from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's White. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. White's got 5 points so far.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian.
Holiday against Young. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jay.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Brown kicks to Holiday. White the pass to Tatum. Offline with his three. The Hawks trail by 6.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Okongwu with a screen on White. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Holiday dishes to Brown. Right wing. Porzingis against Okongwu. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 13.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum comes right back with the three.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm...
Whew. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Young. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Here's LeVert. And that one, good. LeVert's got his second bucket. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Fades away. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Ricochet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
As to Porzingis, lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
LeVert with it. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Johnson gets the bucket.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime.
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Ricochet. Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Celtics leading by 3 on the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Pass to LeVert. Niang in the corner. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside Tatum. Now Craig. And here is Horford. Capella covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's White. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Just 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Brown outside. And White kicks to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks trail by 3. After Rizichet, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now, and he makes good on the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And so Young nails them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Tatum against Johnson. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Holiday against Young. Okongwu with the screen on Holiday. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Young taking his time here. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Now, here's Tatum. Shoots the 3. Places one from 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep three. Young from outside. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. Here's Suggs. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Carter. Suggs outside. 4 on the clock. From the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Carter from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 7.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Banchero. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
From deep, Mobley. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he gets it back. Pass to Banchero. Second chance effort. Carter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
With really clean, simple mechanics. Carter Jr. shoots with a lot of confidence. Not much else the D could do there.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. They double him with Mobley. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. He nails it, and we're tied.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Magic making a change here. Bataze's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wagner outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot.
There it goes!
Yeah, hits it.
Big shot at the buzzer.
Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland on top, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Goga Bataze. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he could still make the shot.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Isaac, the pass to Black. Now Banchero. Banchero on the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Isaac. And here's Hunter for 3. Here's Mobley. Then he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Mobley's got 5 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Black. No points yet. Banchero outside. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Hunter passes to Thompson. 1:52 left in the first half. Garland against Suggs. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Wagner. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Cavs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Suggs with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Garland against Suggs. And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last. The Magic making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Strus against Wagner. And he hits it to tie the game. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Strus against Wagner. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's all tied in Orlando. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Garland with the ball. He has 6. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Garland. About a minute played here in the second half. Lets it fly. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Garland's got 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And Caro no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Strus. Down low. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell!
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Black checked in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Pass to Black. There's 1:54 left in the third. Suggs outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Mitchell.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Suggs hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Garland. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 10 points. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Suggs. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for the Magic, Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Garland. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Batase.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
And here's Hunter for three. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Magic out in front. They're up by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batase. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Anthony. And yep, it's good. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
Tough to know if Anthony's going to drive by you or pull up. He's got both in his package. Had the defender on his heels there with the slick handles.
Here's Wade. Now Hunter. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Orlando leading. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Black, guarded by Garland. It's stolen by Hunter. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Jerome passes to Garland. Driving to the basket. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the free throw, no good.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Banchero surveys. Over Mobley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Pass to Banchero. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Carter with the block.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
And here's Suggs, guarded by Garland. Suggs against Garland. Got a hand on it. Outside Mitchell. He connects.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Carroll against Mobley. Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Suggs. Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
It's stolen by Garland. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Lays it up off the glass.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Pass to Adebayo. Burks kicks to Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo. Hero from long range. Johnson with the rebound. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shots good by Hero.
Well, producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve. And he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Pass to Daniels. Hero against Young. 1:53 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Young's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence.
Oh!
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Back to Young. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniel. Mann subbed in for Trae Young. To the inside. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
LeVert against Mitchell. Adebayo down low. He gets that one. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Capella with the bucket.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. Love outside. Here's Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Bam just does a great job. The defender is off balance. That's when you attack.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Adebayo drops them both. Hawks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Rizachet. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Rizachet has got 5 now. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Heat, Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. LeVert from outside. Drops in the tray. He's got 5.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Hero. It's on target from the high post.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Outside Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Karis LeVert. You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Pass to LeVert. The 3 ball. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Burks the pass to Ware. Here's Hero. They set the pick. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
6 to shoot. Man. Off target with his 3. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game, and Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Reza Shea wide open. That's in coming off the assist from Young. 8 points for Reza Shea. Burks with it. Adebayo the screen. Now, here's Burks. He's covered by Daniels. Burks can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. And here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Burks on the wing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sinks the triple.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Now Young. He has 7. Stolen by Mitchell. Karis LeVert has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half bar shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at center. So that's the Hawks 5. There's a good screen. Shoots it. Burks can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Hero. From 12 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Rizachet. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Rizachet. He's got 8. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the left wing. Okongwu with a screen on Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rizachet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Rizachet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Off target at the rim. The Hawks leading. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Young. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. That's 12 points for Trae Young.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
1:52 left to play here in the third. Shot's good by Hero.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Daniels kicks to Young. Into the lane. Pass to Rizachet. Off target from outside. Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Picked off in midair. And now here comes Daniel. Eating the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Wiggins. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Hawks. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Young dishes to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Wiggins passes to Burks. Such a wide open look. Burks has got 8 points.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young finds Johnson. Here's the 3. Burks pulls it in. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Shot's good by Hero.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. They've got Kyle Anderson. Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. LeVert with the wide open look. And the three off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Reza Shea, he's checked in for George Niang. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Hero. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Young against Hero. Young's shot is good. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
There's a screen. Here's Adebayo. And there's another one for the Heat.
And these are the kind of plays where Bam Adebayo has a chance to show off all of those skills.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's good from long range.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young inside. He's covered by Hero.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
And he makes that one. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Hero against Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 20.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Outside Hero. From deep. Nails the triple.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Here's Young. And it's blocked. And now we've got the intentional foul. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young comes over to help. Burks dishes to Wiggins. Back to Burks. Hero kicks to Burks. Pass to Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And here's Young from the arc. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Here's Rizashea. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Knocks down the trifecta. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.